in front of me I have 6 books that I took out today from the library, and I'm very excited to read them and just as excited to share them with you. There are 2 categories of books. There are those that are quite dark, and there are those that are much older but equally as thrilling. So we'll start with the less second twisted ones. First up we have this beautiful book. This is much larger than I was expecting. You know, the print is quite small as well, which is good because this is Marianne by du Maurier, and this is one of the last of du Maurier's books I've got left to read. So I'm going to try and savour it as best as I can. But I hope it's good. It's a du Maurier. Fairly sure it's going to be the best thing in the world. And then we have The Flight of the Mind. This is the first volume of the Letters of Virginia Woolf, edited by Nigel Nicholson, and this is the first of 6, I believe, and I've read 4 and 5. So I thought I'd best go back to the beginning. And honestly, I love these books. I love Hampstead. I warn you, I shall descend like a fury from the Hellenic heights of Hampstead. As somebody who lives in Hampstead, I agree with that sentiment. But I love Woolf so much, and these just made me so happy. So I'm very keen to get started with that one, and then I'll be halfway through, and then after that I can begin reading her diaries. I don't think there are as many of them surviving, but we'll see. Okay, then we have the first of the 4 books that are ones that I shouldn't say I enjoy, but I really do. This is Thrown Away Child by Louise Allen with Corinne Sweet. The true story of abuse and neglect in the care system. I am so excited. Also, I don't think that's a scar on the child's face. I think that's just a dent in the book. I'm very excited to get started with this one. A brutal foster mother, a child's courage, a story of survival. How amazing does that sound? Very excited. Then we have one that's a little bit different. This is Forensics, The Anatomy of Crime by the well-known author Val McDermid. And as one would expect, this book looks at forensics, and it does so with real-life crime scenarios. And as somebody who loves forensics and crime scene photographs and brutal tales, I think it's going to be one of the best reads ever. I have very high hopes for it, and I'm slightly disturbed by the fly, but yes, I have very high hopes for it, and I'm sure it will not disappoint me. Then penultimate, we have Nobody Will Believe You. A young girl abused by her stepfather. A true story of unbreakable courage. This is by Mary Manning. And as with the other one, I don't really know anything about it, but I'm sure it's going to be really interesting. Lastly, we have Sarah's Story by Sarah Preston. They cruelly stole my childhood. This is my story of recovery and triumph. It's quite a small one, probably quite a quick little read. Lovely spine. I hope it. I could probably read this in two night times. It'd be a nice one. So that is my somewhat brief, very, very exciting book haul. And I'm immensely looking forward to reading all of them. If you read any of them, please do let me know what you think of them. And I'm always open to suggestions for